Sorry, but you have been scammed. So hi guys, today we're gonna talk about how people were scammed about JKD, and we are going to look at one example, why is that and how it actually came to that. Some of you maybe have already seen there's this kind of tournament, right, where people just are standing and they are slapping into the face. They're just hitting each other, one guy and then the other one and so on, as long as one gives up or gets knocked out. And recently there is a new tournament, same idea, or what we call it a hook kick, which is this typical Muay Thai kick to the upper leg. You can see a short clip here. I'm going to link the video below as well, so you can watch the whole video. And the point of this video we are making now is that Jeet Kune has become this kind of popular stuff putting into the training, because you see it in sport fighting, you see it in tournaments, it works there, and therefore you have to train this. If you see the technique, right, one guy is standing with a leg and the other guy is kicking, right, and then vice versa, and this goes so long until one guy can't continue. And this works with this technique. Why does this work with this kick? What is the strongest part of the human body? When you look at him, okay, you look his body, you have arms, you have torso, right, you have back, then you have a groin, you have the head, you have an upper leg, you have a lower leg, you have this ankle, then you have a feet. What is the strongest part? What is the strongest muscle, the biggest muscle, and what is the biggest bone in his body, right, in the human body? And this is exactly this here. It's the upper leg. It's the strongest part in your body. Everything else is going to break first, right? Your hands, your arms, your ribs, your back, your lower leg, your ankle, your feet. And this is the biggest bone. This is the strongest bone. So now you train to kick to this bone or to kick to this muscle. Why are you doing this? Do you really think Bruce, when he developed Jeet Kune, he had the idea, well, let's kick the leg, let's kick the strongest part of the human body in the street fight, because when we defend ourselves, we want to make sure we have to kick more often than we actually need. And that's what you see in this tournament. The only reason this tournament exists like this is because you kick with your leg in a part of the body where you're probably not gonna injure the person. Now imagine you do the same tournament with the groin kicks. Okay, imagine this. So now it's my turn. Boom. And now it's his turn. Okay, so what do you think? How long is this tournament going to last? The first kick is going to end this tournament. Very, very likely. And don't come with these guys, these Chinese guys, whatever guys that are hardening their testicles. Who knows if they even have those anymore? Any normal person with normal human parts, right, is not going to stand this, right? Probably one kick and the tournament is over. Let's think about another JKD main target. Oh, the eyes. Let's do the same tournament with the eye jabs. Okay, so it's my turn. You eye jab the guy. Now it's his turn. Do you think he's gonna be able to do that when it's his turn? What main target is, there's also knee as a main target in Jeet Kune. So now let's take a knee and let's take a side kick. The same tournament, same idea with the side kick. So now we go here and we side kick the knee. Okay, now it's his turn. So now, what do you think also here? How long or how many kicks is it's going to take to end or to win the tournament? One kick probably. It's gonna take more kicks only if your side kick sucks. I mean, anybody with more than 2 brain cells is going to understand the idea behind Jeet Kune and why would you use this kind of technique Bruce actually used and defined as the main targets and main techniques in Jeet Kune for these targets, right? So groin kick is not just this one. Groin kick can also be, right? So this is the hook kick. You can use a hook kick with the front leg, even with the rear leg, also to the groin, right? And eye jabs and side kicks to the knee. These are the main techniques you use for these targets, and these are the targets you would attack in your street self-defense, street fight situation. You can call it whatever you want, right? This is what you should do, and this is what you should train. You don't want to imagine you have 3 guys you have to fight, like some of us already had, right? Some of our students and friends. And you kick them in the upper leg, right? You kick the one in the upper leg, you kick the other one in the upper leg. These guys are going to left, they are going to overrun you. So if you want to stop them, you have to attack them the way so they cannot continue. And exactly that is what we're gonna show in the next video. So we're gonna show in the next video how you use eye jabs, how you use groin kicks, and how you use side kicks to stop a person. This doesn't make any sense. And this is one typical technique, the hook kick. This is so much popular in sport fighting. In the 80s, it was Muay Thai, when this Muay Thai fighter won against the kickboxer, right? Because this was so popular, and then later in MMA, for the same reason, it was popular, right? So you have no choice. Where are you gonna, in the sport fighting rules, where are you gonna kick the person, right? You're probably not even allowed to kick in the knee. The moment one fighter is badly injured, this is going to be banned. And you're allowed to kick here, and you're allowed to kick here, kicking in the hand, because the hand is much more mobile. That's why you see kicks to the head that land not as often. And because of these limitations where you can kick, of course, this kick is going to be popular, because you have no choice to do really everything else. If you can do everything, so the guy steps in, okay? You can kick him here, you can even kick him here, and kick him here. Why would I choose and kick him in the upper leg? This became also popular in this JKD scene, but this is a scam. This is not how you would use Jeet Kune. And this technique is just one example. There are so many other examples. Popularity and how you can keep your students attracted to all these countless techniques, right? And you can argue, look, well in MMA it works, then that's why we do that. And just look at the Bruce Lee fighting method book, right? And pictures he made. You don't see a technique like that. You see him kicking here, or maybe to the head, right? You're never gonna see him making photos to kick here. And especially in the self-defense part, you see a lot of groin kicks, right? Eye jabs and fists to the chin and to the throat as well. You have to watch, even if you have gear, because protective gear is not perfect. So you have to watch. You cannot go just full with side kick to the knee. So even there, you have to restrict yourself with your kicking power, with the contact. Really, just think about it logically. There's a huge difference between what works in sport because of limitations and what you actually can use when you're not limited. And that's what Jeet Kune is, not limited. Having not limitation in Jeet Kune doesn't mean taking all the million techniques that exist. Having not limitations in Jeet Kune mean don't limit yourself by rules, and then use the techniques that work the best under those conditions. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.